Hello and welcome to our champion class. My name is Rachel and I'm going to be your instructor today. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I like to start off with is just 3 deep breaths. So these are important to help us to settle down and to get focused so that we can have a good warm up. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring those arms up to the sky and we're going to breathe in. And then when we exhale, we're gonna let those arms fall to our sides. Okay, let's do that 3 times. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Good, 2 more times. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Good, last time. Deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Beautiful. Now we're ready to move into our warm-up. So let's get started. First thing we're gonna do is warm up our extremities. So let's start off with rolling our wrists. Okay, so this is gonna be important for when we get to do some boxing later on. We wanna make sure that our wrists are all warmed up. All right, and we can switch directions, making sure we go both ways so that we make sure we have full range of our wrists. All right, very good. Now let's move into some arm circles. Okay, we're gonna start with 1 arm at a time. We're gonna go up and all the way back. And what I want us to focus on is keeping our eyes on our hand the entire time. Okay, so as my arm comes up, I look up, and as my arm goes back, I also look back. Okay, all the way down. And then we'll switch sides. So left arm up and all the way back. Beautiful, taking it nice and slow. Right arm up, all the way back and down. Left arm up, all the way back and down. Good, let's keep going. Right arm up, all the way back and down. Left arm up, all the way back and down. Let's do 2 more. Right arm up, all the way back and down. Left arm up, all the way back and down. Beautiful, good work. Now we're gonna open up our right arm to the side, and similarly, we're gonna twist to the right side. And we're gonna try and reach that wall behind us there with our right hand. And back to center. And let's stick with our right side. So again, we're gonna try and reach our wall behind us and we're turning to the right side. And back to center. Turning all the way to the right. And back to center. 2 more. All the way to the right. And back to center, last time, all the way to the right, and back to center. Beautiful. Now we're gonna go with our left arm. Again, we're turning to the left side and trying to touch that wall behind us. Good work, keep going all the way to the left, and back to center, all the way to the left, and back to center. 2 more. All the way to the left. And back to center. Last time. All the way to the left. And back to center. Beautiful job. Good work. Now we're going to move on to some shoulder shrugs backwards. Again, really just loosening up those shoulders so that we are ready to get boxing later on. All right, for 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic job. All right, let's move down to our lower body now. So we're gonna move into some ankle mobility. So what we're gonna start off with is putting 1 foot in front of us. We're gonna put our heel down into the ground, and then we're gonna focus on relaxing those toes into the ground. So again, it's like we're pushing on a gas pedal. We bring our toes up, and then down, up, and then down. All right, we're gonna continuously do this for another 10 seconds. Again, focusing on really getting the most range out of our ankle, which means bringing our toes all the way up to the sky and then pushing them down into the floor. All right, good work. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We're gonna switch feet. Now our left foot is out. Again, heel into the ground, and then we relax our toes down, like we're pressing on the gas pedal, and then we pull those toes back up. All right, down and up. All right, and this is gonna be important. This is basically warming up all the muscles in right down below our knee. So the front of our calf and then the back of our calf. Or the front of our shin, I guess I would say. All right, good work. Pushing down and back up for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Now we're gonna get to a little bit of marching on the spot. All right, so we're gonna lift up our feet. All right, making sure that we don't need to bring them all the way up in our high knees, but we wanna make sure we're lifting them off the ground. Okay, and then we're gonna add in some arm swings. Okay, so making sure that we're moving both our arms and our legs. All right, good work. Let's keep marching on the spot for another 10 seconds, getting our body all warmed up so we're ready to go. All right, good work. Keep it going for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Good job, everyone. Now we're gonna move on to a little bit of rhythm and a little bit of multitasking, okay? So this requires a little bit of thinking, so hopefully we can work on it together. So first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna go through the motions. So we have 2 specific motions we're gonna do. One is we're gonna bend our knees into a mini squat. So again, with our mini squat, we're bending our knees and we're also pushing our bum out backwards. Okay, so we're not just front loading by just bending those knees or just pushing the thumb out. We're actually doing both at the same time. Okay, so it looks like this. All right, so not so difficult. We're gonna just practice that a few times. Okay, making sure we're feeling comfortable with that. Okay, and then while we do that, we're gonna add in our arms. So we're gonna tap those knees. Okay, so as we bend, we're gonna go 2 times, and then we stand up and we clap once. Okay, so all together it looks like this. Okay? Very good. Okay, so let's do that a few times together. Okay, we get into that rhythm, and then I'm gonna add a vocal component as well. Okay, let's try that a few times. Very nice. Okay, now we're gonna add that vocal component. So when I'm down in my mini squat, tapping my knees, I'm gonna go boom, boom. And then when I'm up, I'm gonna go pow. Okay, so it looks like this. Boom, boom, pow. Boom, boom, pow. Boom, boom, pow. Boom, boom, pow. Okay, you try it. Boom, boom, pow. Boom, boom, pow. Good, I want you to be super loud. Boom, boom, pow. Boom, boom, pow. 3 more times. Boom, boom, pow. Boom, boom, pow. Last one. Boom, boom, pow. Very good, awesome job. So again, we worked on a little bit of rhythm. We threw in a couple of different skills there. And then again, working on bringing our voice into it as well, which is super important. Okay, good work. Now is a great time to grab some water. All right, it's pretty hot out today, so hopefully you can stay hydrated and grab water, and we'll come back in just a minute. Good work. All right, class, we will need just a few things with us. Okay, so I have some cones here with me today. I have 4 of them. If you don't have cones at home, that's fine. You can grab either any objects you have around you. You can grab like 4 cans and put them down. Even if you don't have any objects, that's okay. I just want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing very clearly, all right? And cones just help to act as a target, okay? And we'll get to that in a minute. Before we get there as well, at the end we will need our chairs. So if you don't have those now would be a great time to grab them. Okay, so let's move on. What we're gonna do next, before we get to any of our cones or chair work, we're going to work on a little bit of, again, shifting our weight. Okay, so we're gonna put our hands on our hips. We're gonna make sure we have a nice shoulder width apart stance. And we're gonna start by shifting our weight from leg to leg or from side to side. Okay, so again, what we wanna focus on here is really pointing those toes. When I shift to the left side, I'm pointing my right foot. And as I shift to the right side, I'm pointing my left foot. Okay? So one of the important things about shifting our weight is that we will need this kind of throughout our day, okay? When we need to go to lean and grab something, when we need to go into our car. So there's so many different areas of life where we need to have this skill mastered. So that's why I want to work on this today. And again, adding in that pointed toe on each leg makes our calf muscles work a little bit harder. Okay, so it's kind of 2 in 1 there, and I really want us to focus on pointing that toe today. Okay, so we're gonna get comfortable with shifting our weight side to side, and then we're gonna add in a little bit of our arms. Okay, so let's do that now. So I'm gonna get you to grab your pointer fingers. Okay, so super important, you see I have my index fingers out. Okay, the rest of my hands are tucked in, or the rest of my fingers are tucked in. Okay, and we're still shifting our weight side to side. What we're gonna do now is as I shift my weight to my right side, I'm also gonna point to my right side. And number 3, my head is gonna turn to the right side. Okay, so ready, I shift my weight to the right, I point, and I turn my head. Okay, come back to center, and I do the same for my left side. Shift my weight to the left, point, and turn my head. Okay, so let's do that a couple times. Right side, and left side. Right side, and left side. All right, so you can take it nice and slow, like I'm doing here, and making sure that you feel comfortable putting your weight in from one side to the next as we shift from side to side. Okay, good work. Let's keep going. We're on the left side and right side, and left side and right side. Okay, taking it nice and slow as we shift from side to side, getting a little bit of neck movement in as well. Okay, very good. Let's do a few more. Right side and left side. Right side and left side. One more time. Right side and left side. Very good, awesome job. Now we're going to do, we're gonna stop shifting our weight. Okay, we're gonna stay, again, firmly in place, feet shoulder width apart. And now we're gonna work on a little bit of arms. So we're gonna work on a little bit of upper body mobility. So what that means is we are going to swing one arm. So my right arm, I'm taking it, it starts low, I'm gonna swing it all the way up. I'm gonna turn to the side, so I'm going to the left, and then I bring my arm all the way back down. Okay, let's try that a few times on the right arm. So again, it goes down, it goes all the way up and over, and I turn to my left. And again, you can grab that pointer finger. All right, and back. Let's keep going on the right side. Up and over, turning my head to the left, and up and back. Up and over, and up and back. All right, a few more times. Up and over and up and back. Good. Up and over and up and back. Beautiful. Let's try the left side now. So my left arm and left pointer finger is going up and over, and now I'm turning to the right side and facing the right side as well. And back. Ready, left side, up and over, up and back. Good. Up and over, up and back. Up and over, up and back. One more time. Up and over, up and back. Very good. Awesome job. Now we're gonna get into a little bit of full body movement. So we're gonna alternate between two specific movements. All right, and we're gonna work through it like a flow. So we're constantly moving. Okay, so let's break it down. The first movement is gonna be our star opener. So I take a big step, I open up my arms, and I'm looking ahead of me, keeping my head up. Okay, so that's our star pose. Again, we start from the middle, and we open up, boom, nice and big. Okay, so the point of this movement is to really open up those arms and make a big movement as well. Okay, and then our second movement is where we tuck in. So we're gonna tuck those arms in, and we're gonna bend our knees, and we're gonna squeeze down, almost like we're in the fetal position. Okay, so tucking in. Okay, so those are two big movements. Okay, let's do it a few times. So we're gonna open up into star pose. And we're gonna tuck in, again, feet together, bringing those arms in. Good. Star pose. And tucking in. Good. Star pose. And tucking in. Star pose. And tucking in. Good, let's keep that going. Star pose. And tucking in. Good, 3 more times. Star pose. And tucking in. Good work. Star pose. And tucking in. Last time. Star pose. And tucking in. Very good, awesome job. Let's grab our chair now so we get a little break. And what we're gonna do next is, oops, there we go. We're gonna sit in our chair, okay? And we're gonna work on a little bit of rotation and a little bit of non-weight bearing movement, okay? So we're gonna sit comfortably in our chair, and we're gonna start off with extending one leg out. Okay, again, it's almost like you're kicking something in front of you. We're straightening that leg out, and we're working on that big quad muscle, okay? Good, we're gonna take it nice and slow, alternating legs. So left leg, relax. Right leg, relax. Good, left leg, relax. And right leg, relax. Good work, let's keep going. Again, the point of this is a really good exercise for our knees to get some movement going. And it's really nice because, as I said, it's non-weight bearing, meaning that you're not putting a lot of weight on your leg. It's not like you're standing. So you get some nice light movement in our knees. It's great for any arthritic knees or anyone who has any kind of knee issues or pain. It's really nice because it doesn't tend to flare up that pain. It's really nice and gentle. So it's something you can do at home. You can do when you're sitting at the table, when you're watching TV. Any of those things you can do sitting down is fantastic, just to get some blood flowing in your lower body and to get some movement in our knees. So super important before you go to stand up is to just kind of work out those kinks and get some blood flowing. All right, good work. We're gonna do 2 more. Left leg and right leg. Very nice, good work. All right, we're gonna get to a little bit of rotation now. So I'm gonna go and turn to the right side, okay? And what I want us to do is cross those arms. So we get a nice kind of shoulder movement as we're pulling our shoulders to the right side, back to center, and then to the left side, and back to center. Okay, so try and pull those shoulders over, feel a nice stretch in your upper back, even between those shoulder blades too. Just go nice and gentle. Again, making sure to turn your head to the side as well. Beautiful, let's keep that going. Right side, middle, and left side. Middle, 2 more. Right side, middle, and left side. Middle, last one. Right side, middle, and left side. Middle, very nice. Now that we've had a little bit of a break, we're gonna move on. Now we're gonna grab those cones or those objects. Okay, so let me set them up. We're gonna set them up in a cross formation. So I'm gonna have 1 cone on either side and 1 cone front and back. Okay, so you can see them. I'm gonna be standing in the middle of these cones. Okay, so what we wanna start off with is a little bit of steps side to side, and then we'll move front to back. Okay, so again, this is a very nice and easy drill. Again, you don't need the cones with you, but it does help to visualize where our targets are. Okay, so if you do have objects, it's nice to be able to see kind of where they are, and it helps that these ones are neon, so they're very nice and bright. Okay, so we're gonna start with our hands on our hips, and we're gonna start by taking a step to the left side, center, and then to the right side, and center. Okay, so we're always leaving 1 foot in the middle, okay? So when I go to the right side, it's only my right foot, and then when I go to my left side, it's only my left foot that's moving. Okay, so good, let's get that comfortable. So let's get comfortable with moving side to side. Again, hands on our hips for added balance. And again, these are so important for everyday skills, being able to move side to side. And again, we're focusing on trying not to look down at the cones. Okay, so we can use our peripheral vision to see where the cones are. And again, if we need to, we can always take a look down, all right, and then move. Okay, so we're comfortable, we know kind of where we are, and then we can step side to side. But the point is to try and keep our head up, okay? Good work. And you know me, we're gonna add in another level of difficulty in just a minute. Okay, let's do a few more of these side to side. Good work. For 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome job. Now we're gonna add in a little bit of arms. Okay, so again, I want us to incorporate our entire body into this exercise. So when we take a step to the side, my hands are gonna open. Okay, again, spreading those fingers nice and wide. And when I'm back at center, my hands close into fists. Okay, I really want you to squeeze those hands, make sure you can feel your fingers. Okay, so it's not just open, close, open, close. I want them open big and then close nice and tight. Okay, so again, step and open, center, close. Open, close. Open, close. Okay, take it nice and slow. All right, and you can always increase the speed after. But again, focus on opening those hands, taking a nice big step, and then when we go back to center, we close. Good. Open, close. Open, close. Good. Open, close. Open, close. Good. A few more. Open, close. Open, close. 2 more. open, close, and open, and close. Very nice, good work. Now we're gonna switch it up and we're gonna take a step forwards and backwards now. Okay, so again, you can see my cones are in front of me and behind me, and I want us to start off with just one leg. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our right leg. We're gonna step forwards, back to center, and then backwards, and back to center. So again, most importantly, we always come back to the center position so that we're not off balance. Okay, so we take it nice and easy, step forward, center, step back, and center. Forwards, center, back, and center. And again, we're only going with that right foot to start so that we get comfortable with it, okay? And then we can switch it up. Right foot forwards, center, and back, center. Good, let's keep that going. Again, this is also very important to be able to step forwards and backwards. Again, classic example is just walking, but also when we need to move around objects or other people, being able to step backwards and feel super comfortable with it is really important. Okay, so it's a very good exercise to practice, and that's what we're focusing on today. Okay, good work. Now let's switch to our left foot. Forwards, center, backwards, center. Forwards, center, backwards, center. Again, you can go nice and slow to start and really get comfortable with it. And then you can always increase the pace, no problem. Okay, good work. Let's keep going. We're on our left foot, and then we're gonna add a level of difficulty. Okay, so you know me, I love to make it just a little bit challenging. Okay, good work. Let's do 2 more. Backwards, center, forwards, center. Awesome job. All right, so the level of difficulty, or the additional level of difficulty is that we're gonna add in, again, those arm movements. So you can switch up, you can do either left or right leg, you can do both, that is okay with me. Again, we're gonna take a step forward. When we do, we're gonna push those arms forward. Okay, again, spreading those fingers nice and wide like we practiced just a minute ago. Okay, so let's try that. Forwards and push, center. Forwards and push, center. Good, let's just work on that. Beautiful. Forwards and push, center. Forwards and push, center. Good work. So we break it down nice and slow, and we can switch legs. We can do right, and then we can do left. Good. Right leg and left leg. Beautiful. Right leg and left leg. Awesome, one more time. Right leg and left leg. Very good. Now, we're gonna go backwards, and this one has a different movement. So as I take a step backwards, I'm gonna open up into a power up, okay? So we go left foot, center, right foot, center. Left foot, center, right foot, center. Left foot, center, right foot, center. Good work. Left foot, center, right foot, center. Left foot, center, right foot, center. One more time. Left foot, center, and right foot, center. Good work. Now, if you're up for the challenge, let's try and do one of each. So the one we did forwards and the one we just did backwards. Okay, so remember, forwards, we push those arms forwards, center, and backwards is a power up. Okay, let's try it. Forwards, center, backwards, center. forwards, center, backwards, center, forwards, center, backwards, center. One more time. Forwards, center, backwards, center. Oh my goodness, good job, everyone. Fantastic work. I know that was challenging, but awesome job. Let's grab some water and take a break, and let's get those boxing gloves on and ready to go. All right, we're gonna get into a little bit of boxing. Good work. All right, beautiful. Let's come on back. What we're gonna do next is, again, as I mentioned, we're gonna get to some boxing. So, excuse me. The most important thing we're gonna do is all right, everyone, let's come on back. The next thing we're gonna do is a little bit of boxing. Okay, so we're gonna start with a little bit of warm up, and then we'll get to a few different combinations today. Okay, so our warm up is gonna be 30 seconds of continuous punching, okay? Most important thing is that we wanna keep our hands by our chin, okay? So that we can protect our face. And we want to punch straight forward, and we want to make sure we're extending our arms. Okay, so I don't want our punches to become really small like this. I want us to keep our arms nice and long, punching out, punching forwards. All right, keeping those arms long and extending all the way. Okay, so again, 30 seconds, continuous punching, moving those arms. All right, let's get to it. In 3, 2, 1, and start. Good work. Move those arms. Good job. Almost there. We have 30 seconds in total. Let's keep moving those arms. Woo. Good work, good work, good work. Punch and punch. Good work. Awesome job. And we're warming up those arms. Good job. Already almost there. 15 more seconds left. Woo! Good work. Very nice. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. You can relax those arms. Good work. So now that our arms are all warmed up, we're ready to go. Our first combination today is going to be 10 punches and then a power up. Okay, so let's break that down again. For our 10 punches, you can do 10 punches straight in front of you, okay? I want us to focus on counting those 10 punches, okay? So I want you to be nice and loud and vocal. You're gonna count every punch out loud, okay? So it'll look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 punches out loud, and then we open up into a big power up. Okay, so most important thing with our power up is our feet are side by side, our arms are open, we keep our head up, and that allows our chest and our airway to stay open as well. Okay, and again, this is an opportunity for us to breathe. Okay, so focus on that breath, take a big breath in, and then we can do another 10 punches. Okay, so we're gonna continuously do that pattern of 10 punches and 1 power up for about a minute. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Power up. Again, let's be nice and loud when we power up. I want you to yell it out as well. Okay, good work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Power up. Good work. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Power up. Good work, good work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And power up. Good work, let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And power up. Beautiful, keep it going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And power up. Good, we have time for 2 more rounds. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And power up. Good, last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And power up. Beautiful, good work everyone. Let's take a moment to relax. Let's also focus on our breathing. So we're gonna hold our big power up pose and we're gonna breathe in a couple times, okay? So big breath in through our nose and out to our mouth. Good, big breath in and out. Good, 2 more, big breath in and out. Last time, big breath in and out. Beautiful, good work everyone. Alrighty, so we're going to move on to our next combination, which is going to be, before we get to that actually, we're gonna break it down a little bit. So we're gonna start off with just a couple side steps. Okay, so again, with our side steps, we want our hands right underneath our chin, ready to go if we need to punch. Okay, and we're gonna focus on bending our knees and taking a step to the side. Okay, we're gonna just continuously take a step side to side and just focus on that for a minute. Okay, so again, bending those knees, step to the side. Good, and just keep moving side to side, nice and slowly. Taking a step from side to side. Okay, again, from the side, I'm making sure to bend my knees and then move my feet. Okay, good work, let's keep that going. Step and step. Step and step. Good work, step and step. Awesome job, and we're ready to go. We're almost there. We're gonna add a punch or a few punches. All right, ready, here we go. So our next combination is a step to the side and then 4 punches, okay? 4 punches in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then again, step to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step and 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's gonna be our next combination. Again, we're just adding in another level from our side steps. Okay, let's get to it. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Step, 1, 2, 3, 4 punches. Step, 1, 2, 3, 4 punches. And then another step, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Step, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's keep going. Let's count them out loud too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step, 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 good job. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost there, let's keep moving. Good work. All right, let's do a few more. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good work. Awesome job, everyone. Let us again focus on a couple of deep breaths. Okay, we're gonna bring our arms up, breathe in, and exhale, and bring those arms down. Okay, let's do that 2 more times. Big breath in, and out. Big breath in and out. Good work, awesome job. So we have 2 more combinations to go. Okay, the next one is a non-punching combination. Okay, it's just to get our heart rate up. So we're gonna do 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Okay, so we're gonna do the modified version of our jumping jacks, which is we're gonna take a step to the side. We're gonna bring those arms up to the ceiling and then back to center. Okay, then step to the other side, arms to the ceiling, back to center. Okay, let's do that in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 30 seconds of jumping jacks. Good, take it nice and slow, and then we can speed up. Again, focusing on a big step and bringing those arms all the way up to the ceiling and back to center. Good work, keep going. You have 30 seconds in total. We're almost halfway there. Let's keep it moving. Woo, good work. And again, don't forget to breathe. That's the first thing that we forget sometimes. Good work. Almost there, 10 more seconds. Good work, keep it moving. Good job. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. You can relax. Good work, good work, good work, good work. Next thing we're going to do is our last combination, which is going to be, we're going to do 2 hooks, and then we're going to open up into our star pose. So for our hooks, we want to make sure that we're aiming to the side of our target. So if my target was in front of me, I'm punching my hook. I'm hooking to the side and back. All right, so again, the goal is if my target is here, boom, hitting it on the side. Okay, and we're gonna do 1 hook on each hand. Okay, so we're gonna go hook to the left, we're gonna go hook to the right, and then we're gonna do our big star pose. Okay, again, with our star pose, we saw that earlier, is we're gonna take a big step, we're gonna focus on bringing those arms up, and again, keeping our head up and airway open. Okay, again, it's an opportunity for us to breathe. So let's get to it. Again, the combination is hook, hook, and star pose. Okay, ready? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hook to the right, hook to the left, and star pose. Right? Let's keep going. Hook to the left, hook to the right, and star pose. Beautiful, keep going. Hook to the right, hook to the left, and star pose. Good work. Hook to the right, hook to the left, and star pose. All right, let's keep it going. Hook, hook, star pose. Woo! Hook, hook, star pose. Good, let's keep it going. Hook, hook, star pose. Good work. Hook, hook, and star pose. 2 more. Hook, hook, and star pose. Last one. Hook, hook, and star pose. Oh my goodness, good work everyone. Let's again grab some water. Okay, take a break and then we get to do a nice cool down. Good work. Okay, let's come on back everyone. Again, we will need our chair for our cool down. We're gonna just relax, sit in our chair, take a well-deserved break, and we're gonna stretch it out, okay? Let's do it. So, we're gonna start out off again with a couple deep breaths just to get ourselves focused and ready. So again, we're gonna bring those arms to the ceiling, but this time we're also gonna look up to the ceiling. Okay, get a little bit of a neck stretch as well. Okay, and then when we exhale, we're gonna look down to the ground and tuck our chin into our chest. Okay, we're gonna work through that a few times. Let's do it together. Okay, arms up, deep breath, and look up. And exhale and look down. Good. Inhale, look up. And exhale and look down. 2 more. Inhale and look up. Exhale and look down. Last one. Inhale and look up. Exhale and look down. All right, good work. Let's keep it moving. So now we're gonna do a little bit of a back stretch. So I want us to open our legs out just to the side, a little bit wider. Okay, so that we can get a nice comfortable bend forward. Okay, we're gonna put our hands on our knees to support us. And again, we're gonna bend forward, stretching out our back. And then we're gonna push up using those arms. Okay, and then we open up into a power up. Okay, so those are our 2 positions. Again, hands on knees, bend forward, push up, and power up. Beautiful. Hands on knees, bend forward, push up, and power up. Good work, let's do that 2 more times. Hands on knees, and forward, push up, and power up. Good, last time. Hands on knees, bend forward, push up, and power up. Woo, good work. Alrighty, now let's move into a little bit of rotation. So, we're gonna put our right hand on our left knee. Okay, we're gonna put our elbow down on our right knee. Okay, and then we're gonna take our left hand and we're gonna reach up to the ceiling. And back to center. We're gonna do that on the left side a few times and then we'll switch. Okay, so again, right hand on left knee, elbow down on right knee, and then left arm up. And again, you should feel a nice rotational stretch in our mid-back. And again, let's look up at our hands as well. So we're focusing on keeping our eyes on our hands as we rotate up to the sky. Good, 2 more. Beautiful, now we're gonna switch sides. So our left hand goes on our right knee, elbow down, and then our right hand reaches all the way to the ceiling and back down. Good work. All the way to the ceiling and down, all the way to the ceiling and down. 2 more, all the way up and down. Last time, all the way up and down. Beautiful. Let's straighten out that back. Good work. Now we're going to do a couple neck stretches. Okay, so I want us to put our hands in our lap and we're going to turn our head side to side like we're shaking our head no. And this is going to just stretch out that neck nice and gently as we look side to side. Good work. For 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic job. Now we're gonna do a second neck stretch, which is where we put our nose to our armpit. Okay, we turn our head and look down. And then switching sides, we turn our head and look down. And again, that'll stretch out the opposite side of our neck. Nice and gentle. And again, we're gonna focus on that breathing. We're gonna take slow, deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Let's shake it out by rolling those shoulders backwards. All right, make sure we relax all those neck muscles we just stretched. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Fantastic. Let's move it to our lower body. We'll scoot to the edge of our chair. We're gonna straighten one leg out into our hamstring stretch, heel into the ground, toes pointed up towards the sky, and then we're gonna lightly bend forward at our hips to feel an even bigger stretch down our leg. Okay, again, we wanna focus on keeping our head up, looking forwards and ahead of us and keeping our spine neutral. But again, we can bend at our waist to increase the stretch. Okay, let's focus on keeping those toes pointed upwards as well so that we get a big, big stretch. And again, we focus on our breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth and try and regulate that back to normal. We're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we're gonna switch legs. Boom. And again, we're gonna straighten that leg out, heel into the ground, toes pointed up towards the sky, and then we bend forward at the waist. And again, just taking a few deep breaths. And holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna bring that leg back in and we're gonna shake it off. We're gonna stamp on the ground like so. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job today, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out to my champion class. Again, my name is Rachel. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. And we'll see you next time.